Coconut Grove Marina, working on a Ferretti 500 with a shifting situation on the starboard side Glendenning controls. Customer is blowing fuses, and we determined that there is a electrical short on that starboard gear, which water was dripping on the shifting solenoids. So we have another harness with us so that we could go ahead and get this situation taken care of. Stay tuned.
So we got here the interior of this Ferretti 500. It's pretty amazing. For one of the more modern boats that we work on, this is pretty sick. Over here at Coconut Grove Marina, it's honestly just such a beautiful day in Miami. The clouds in the sky, just everything. And over there is like Monty's, one of the most famous restaurants here. Pretty cool.
All right, today what we're going to be doing is removing the old harness and installing this new Cummins harness. It is integrated from the Glendenning control system to the Cummins electrical circuit.
Dad, I saw that this boat was for sale.
Yeah. Why did you buy it?
I'm sorry. I don't have any. I'm a little baby. I'm a baby. I have no money. I can pay you in blocks.
Glad I lost some weight. Well, I'm going to show you the cause of this. All right, this is not good. I'm going to do the best that I can to save this, but if not, we're looking into a new replacement part for ZF. This is out of my control. This is what caused our customer to stay stranded. He had no way of coming back. Blew the fuse on the starboard forward, so he only had shifting capability on the port side. This is due to a water leak that's coming from the AC chiller.
Didn't the captain say that he was stranded, over there at a sandbar across the marina, right?
Yeah,
he came in here for it took him a while.
Yeah, it took him a little while to get back in. But even if he did have backup wouldn't have helped him. We're going to replace this harness and we're going to install the new harness.
All right, Dad, so what seemed to be a quick install is now going to be a 2-day install, right? Because look at that. It's about to fall off.
Yeah. This one is not that bad. I can make that one work, but this one here, oh my God, that is, I can't even clean it. I mean, it looks thick on the top, but right there on the bottom, it's pitted so bad that it's only holding on by a thread.
That's crazy.
I might have one of these in my inventory. Go to my truck, driver's side, ram box. That is the side, not in the back of the truck, the side that flips up. You're gonna open that up, easy, towards the back. There's a little bag.
I love playing charades.
Okay, there's a little bag. There's one of these. There's two little small two boxes that have these in them, but they're 12 volts. And then there's another one that is 24 volts. 24 volts. bring me the 24 volt.
The attitude was unnecessary.
Okay, just remember, 24 volts, there's only one left on my side. Go get it.
So I'm back at the truck. I kind of forgot everything he mentioned. All I remember is the RAM box. So,
All right, it looks like I'm walking back to my truck to find the solenoid. He did the best that he can. Oh my God, this customer is lucky. Let's hope it works. All right, let me walk you through what we did. Looks like on this one, I did most of the work. While he was there on his tuchus,
I'm here to look
sitting
pretty.
down,
I'm here
looking pretty. All right.
I'm advertising for you. That's my job.
Yeah.
That's my job today.
I guess so.
Your company's written on my back, so everyone that passes by there, they read it.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what it's for.
that's fine. Okay, so let me show you what we've done. Okay, this was the original harness that came in the boat. We had a shorted out plug that shorted out the Glendinning control system. This is not the walk of shame. So there are so many variables in solenoids. 12 volt, 24 volt, different diameter shafts. This is a brand new 24 volt solenoid, but it's not the exact size that I need for this particular boat. So temporarily I was able to get the other one going. So, but I moved it in the reverse, which is not always commonly used all the time. But this will temporarily get him going until I get the other solenoid. All right, sorry for the noise. We have a chiller that is on that side right there that actually, if you could see, was splashing water, slinging water from there all the way along here and shorting our shifting solenoids out. We have internal fuses in our box and it kept on blowing, and I was trying to figure out why the fuses were blowing. But what we ended up doing was replace the starboard harness. It's a consistent harness, continuous harness that comes down underneath the engine. Everything has to be tie wrapped so it doesn't get tangled up within the shaft. Go all the way forward. Do a service loop and then go back. To the transmission. This is a 7.5 amp.
Again.
This is a 7.5 amp
Again.
fuse. This is a 7.5.
Again.
What the f are you doing? This is a 7.5 amp fuse that kept on blowing on the starboard side. So this is for the shift. We're gonna replace it and we're gonna test it. All right, we're here at the Avanti. This is the Ferretti 500 that we were here yesterday. We had a situation with shift solenoid that was extremely corroded. So we were able to track one down. We got the approval from the owner. So we're back here again to get this thing taken care of. We're gonna end up replacing this solenoid because we have major corrosion on this. So we got, like I said, we already got the approval from the owner to go ahead and replace this CF part. Now we're going to have to go ahead and pull this whole stem out and replace it with a new one. All right, now that we broke this free, now we're able to spin this thing off. Okay, I like personally not to lift this thing off unless the whole area is clean. We get debris inside here, we're going to be in trouble. All right, we've cleaned the area as best as we can. Made sure that we have no paint chips, so now we're able to loosen this thing up, pull straight up, and put it inside our oil absorption rack. You can actually see that the oil is nice and clean, so we know that the transmission is in good health. All right, I got the old one out, and as you can see, you can define which one is the old one and the new one that we're going to be replacing.
Just like you and I, Dad.
I'm gonna be replacing you. I'm the newer, improved you. You just can't accept it.
I hope he edits this out. All right, we're actually gonna put the coil on now since we got the stem in, and we're gonna put the top on. When tightening the top down, do not over tighten the top. If you over tighten the top, you stretch the stem, and now the valve is no longer operational. It will damage it. So take your time and then test out. All right, we have this thing installed now, and now we're gonna do a final test. Make sure that we have no leaks, and we're gonna test the shifting sequence on this. For the moment of truth, let's see if we were able to correct our customer's situation. Now that the top mounts work, let's double check our joystick. All right, we finally finished this Ferretti 500. So,
Let's get our lemonades.
he's a smartass.
All right.
Who paid for it?
Let's keep that undisclosed, but that was a good way to end it, right?
Yeah. You never come to the Grove without having one of these.
Exactly.